Yo, what's up everybody? It's World Epic Escapes and welcome back to the channel. We're about to drop everything and jump on a plane to paradise. That's right, we're headed to Puerto Rico. Beautiful beaches, lush rainforests, delicious food, vibrant culture. It's got it all. We're talking about the top 10 must-visit places that'll make this trip unforgettable. So grab your backpack, charge your cameras, and get ready for an epic adventure. Let's do this. First stop, Old San Juan, the heart and soul of Puerto Rico. Stepping into Old San Juan is like stepping back in time, but with a modern twist. We're talking cobblestone streets, colorful buildings draped in bougainvillea, and this energy, this vibe, that's contagious. You can feel the history here, the Spanish colonial architecture, the forts, the plazas. But don't let the old world charm fool you. Old San Juan is also buzzing with life. We're talking vibrant street art, cool cafes, boutique shops, and some of the best food you'll ever have. One of the coolest things we did was rent these electric scooters and zip around the city walls. If you're only in Puerto Rico for a short time, make sure Old San Juan is at the top of your list. All right, let's talk about luxury. Let's talk about El Conquistador Resort. This place is insane. Sprawling grounds, stunning ocean views, infinity pools that seem to disappear into the horizon. We're talking private balconies overlooking the Caribbean Sea, hammocks strung between palm trees, and cocktails so good they should be illegal. We spent our days exploring the resort's private island, Palomino Island, taking dips in the turquoise waters and soaking up the sun. But El Conquistador isn't just about relaxation. They've got everything here. Golf courses, tennis courts, water sports, you name it. We even went on a horseback ride along the beach, which was pretty damn cool. For a special occasion, for a splurge, it's worth every penny. Trust me, this is the kind of place where memories are made. As the sun sets, Puerto Rico transforms. And we're not talking about just pretty colors in the sky. We're talking about La Placita de Santurce, the ultimate nightlife spot in San Juan. Imagine this, a plaza packed with bars and restaurants, music spilling out into the streets, people dancing, laughing, and living their best lives. We started our night at this little hole-in-the-wall bar called Taberna Los Vasquez. They make this killer mojito, seriously, the best I've ever had. The music was pumping, the energy was contagious, and before we knew it, we were dancing in the streets with a bunch of strangers who quickly became friends. La Placita is all about letting loose, embracing the rhythm of the island, and just going with the flow. One thing I love about La Placita is that it's a mix of locals and tourists, everyone coming together to celebrate life. If you're looking for an authentic Puerto Rican nightlife experience, La Placita is where it's at. Alright, time to trade in the city vibes for some serious nature. We're talking about El Yunque National Forest, the only tropical rainforest in the US National Forest System. Imagine this, lush green canopies, waterfalls cascading into crystal clear pools, the sound of cockies, tiny tree frogs, filling the air. We started our adventure on one of the many hiking trails, the air thick with the scent of damp earth and exotic flowers. We hiked for hours, stopping at hidden waterfalls to take a dip in the cool, refreshing water. One of the highlights was reaching La Mina Falls, a breathtaking waterfall that plunges 35 feet into a natural pool. El Yunque is more than just a forest. It's a sanctuary, a place to reconnect with nature, to escape the noise of the city, and to breathe in the fresh air. If you're looking for an adventure off the beaten path, make sure El Yunque National Forest is on your list. Alright, let's be real, sometimes you just need a day to let loose and act like a kid again, and there's no better place to do that than at Las Cascadas Water Park. This place is huge, with something for everyone, from adrenaline-pumping slides to lazy rivers to wave pools. We started our day by conquering El Tornado, this massive funnel-shaped slide that had us screaming with a mix of fear and excitement. Then, we chilled out on the lazy river, drifting along with the current, soaking up the sun. Of course, no trip to a water park is complete without a visit to the wave pool. We rode the waves, splashed around, and just generally had a blast. Las Cascadas Water Park is the perfect place to escape the heat, have some fun, and create some unforgettable memories. Get ready to set sail because we're heading to Culebra Island, a little slice of paradise just off the coast of mainland Puerto Rico. Imagine this, pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear turquoise waters, and a laid-back vibe that'll make you want to stay forever. Culebra is all about escaping the crowds, disconnecting from the hustle and bustle, and just embracing the simple life. We hopped on a ferry from Fajardo, and the journey itself was an adventure with stunning views of the Caribbean Sea. As we approached Culebra, we could see the island's famous flamenco beach stretching out before us like something out of a postcard. We spent our days swimming in the crystal-clear waters, snorkeling among vibrant coral reefs, and soaking up the sun on the powdery white sand. One of the coolest things we did was rent a kayak and explore the island's hidden coves and beaches. Culebra is a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful destinations are the ones that are the least developed. All right, let's talk about food, because let's be real, no trip to Puerto Rico is complete without experiencing the island's incredible cuisine. And we're not just talking about any food, we're talking about La Ruta del Lechon, the Pork Highway, a legendary stretch of road in the heart of the island known for its roadside lechoneras. Imagine this: succulent, slow-roasted pork, crispy skin crackling with flavor, served with sides of rice and beans, tostones, and that spicy, tangy peak sauce. We started our culinary adventure early in the morning, driving along the winding roads, the air thick with the aroma of roasting pork. We stopped at this little roadside lechonera called Lechonera Los Pinos, and it was like stepping into a food lover's paradise. The pork was so tender it melted in our mouths, the skin was perfectly crispy, and the flavors were out of this world. We devoured every last bite, our fingers greasy, our bellies full, and our taste buds singing with happiness. La Ruta del Lechon is a testament to the power of simple, authentic food done right. Get ready to channel your inner explorer, because we're about to venture into Cueva Ventana, a natural wonder hidden in the limestone cliffs of Arecibo. Imagine this: stalactites and stalagmites reaching towards each other like ancient fingers, the sound of dripping water echoing through the caverns, and then the pièce de résistance, a giant window-like opening in the rock face offering panoramic views of the Rio Grande de Arecibo Valley. We joined a guided tour, which I highly recommend, not just for the safety aspect, but also for the fascinating insights into the cave's history and geology. Our guide led us through the darkened caverns, pointing out ancient petroglyphs left by the Taino Indians and telling us stories of the cave's past. As we approached the cave's namesake window, the anticipation was palpable. And then, there it was, this massive opening in the rock face, framing a picture-perfect view of the lush green valley below. The sunlight streamed through the opening, illuminating the cave in a soft, ethereal glow. Cueva Ventana is a reminder that sometimes the most incredible experiences are hidden in plain sight. Alright, let's talk about beaches, because let's be real, no trip to Puerto Rico is complete without experiencing the island's world-renowned coastline. And when it comes to beaches, Flamenco Beach on Culebra Island is in a league of its own. Imagine this: a mile-long stretch of powdery white sand, crystal-clear turquoise waters, and not a single building in sight. We arrived early in the morning, and the beach was practically deserted. The sand was so soft it felt like walking on clouds. The water was so clear you could see your toes even in the deepest parts, and the sky was a brilliant blue, dotted with fluffy white clouds. We spent our day swimming, sunbathing, building sandcastles, and just generally embracing the island life. We even rented snorkeling gear and explored the coral reefs just offshore, spotting colorful fish and even a sea turtle or two. Flamenco Beach is more than just a beach. It's a sanctuary, a place to escape the everyday, to reconnect with nature, and to create memories that will last a lifetime. For our final stop, we're heading to the south coast of Puerto Rico, to the city of Ponce, often referred to as the Pearl of the South. Ponce is a city of contrasts, a blend of old-world charm and modern sophistication. We spent our days wandering through the city's historic district, admiring the colorful colonial architecture, the grand plazas, and the impressive fountains. One of the highlights was visiting Parque de Bombas, a historic firehouse painted in bold red and black stripes, now a museum dedicated to the city's firefighting history. Another must-see is the Museo de Arte de Ponce, home to a world-class collection of European and Puerto Rican art. The city also boasts a vibrant culinary scene, with everything from traditional Puerto Rican fare to international cuisine. We indulged in mofongo, tostones, and fresh seafood, And of course, no trip to Ponce is complete without trying a piragua, a refreshing shaved ice treat flavored with local fruits and syrups. Ponce is a city that has something for everyone. And there you have it, our epic adventure through Puerto Rico. From the vibrant streets of Old San Juan to the pristine beaches of Culebra, this island has stolen a piece of our hearts. We hope this video has inspired you to add Puerto Rico to your travel bucket list. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.